Okay. Hi, Praveen and Arindam.
Hi Mehul.
Hey, Mehul.
Morning.
Yes, we are live now. So people are joining across the globe. Yes. So what we will do is let's wait for maybe 5 minutes, and then we'll do that because I think people will take some time to join it.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm already seeing that already a few this people already online.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So how are the things at your end? How are the things in Singapore?
Things are good.
Yes.
Fortunately, we've had less cases. So as you can see, I'm in the office today. So that's been good for us. I'm actually, originally from India, so I'm a bit concerned about what's happening in India. But hopefully, things will be, back to normal once again. And I'm looking forward to, traveling to India. So yes.
Absolutely. We all are hoping for the same, that soon, the things will be better.
Yes.
Yeah. So we are still working from home only because of this current situation. So we can be, the safe.
Yeah, even in Singapore, I think work from home is still there. So it's
Right.
kind of optional for us whether you want to go to office on Saturdays or not.
Okay. That's good.
Cool. We have 200 people who have joined. I can see. That's great. And yes.
Yes, and still people are joining. So that's really amazing to see that many people across the globe are online and watching us. So it seems that everyone is really interested to know more about, this what Google is doing for this free booking links for hotels.
Right. Mehul, would you know where? I mean, I'm assuming most of the attendees are from India. Would you know where else they have registered and from where they are joining?
So those will be from the different countries as well, from this Latin and African countries and all also. So that will be yes, majority of the people, as you can see, that will be from India.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think, what do you think? Shall we start the session? So I will brief about myself, you. So I think a couple of minutes will take, and then you will start, and when people can always just listen to you. And definitely we are going to record this session also, so everyone will be going to get this recording also. So they want, if at all they miss anything, they can always watch it later on also. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
I think
wonderful.
we have hit situation, so we can definitely start.
Yeah, sure. Wonderful then. Hi, everyone. Good day to all of you. And thank you so much for attending this session. And welcome to this webinar hosted by eZee. And I have, with me, Arindam Das. He's a head of business development at Google, and he's a part of Google since last 8 years and currently based out in Singapore. And this Praveen Kumar, he is a senior account manager at Google. He's a part of Google since last 5 years, and he is also based out in Singapore. And yes, myself, Mehul Fanawala, I am this head of inbound sales at eZee and a part of eZee from last 13 years. So once again, welcome to all of you. So as you are already aware that why we are here, right? So it's mainly to see this how we can balance out the things this between this direct and OTA bookings. Okay, and I'm sure most of you will be aware that Google has recently launched the program in the month of March called this Google's free hotel booking links, right? So this Arindam is going to start this session with that on this free hotel bookings, on how Google can help you with that. Okay, so I am inviting Arindam to start that with that. So Arindam, thank you so much to joining this session. So yes, the stage is yours now, so you can take this forward, Arindam.
Sure. Thank you, Mehul. Thank you for that lovely introduction. And, hi to everybody. I see that 240, attendees. Thank you all for your interest. Thank you for registering. Thank you for logging in. I'm super excited. We didn't expect so many people to be interested and to join. A quick introduction about myself. I'm Arindam. Hi to everybody. I lead up Google's business development in Asia Pacific in the travel business. So what does that mean? I basically look after all our travel products when it comes to striking partnerships with partners across Asia Pacific. So you think of the big OTAs, think of the big airlines, think of the integration partners and technology partners like eZee. So we have a team that works across different partners and different regions. But today's session is about our focus and our initiatives around hotels and hotel search. So I have a presentation and I will load up the presentation. I hope you can all see the presentation.
Yes, Arindam, I confirm that. And just to make this our all conversation this really interesting, I have prepared some poll, right? So as and when needed, I will run some poll. So just to start with that, once you start, I'm just starting a very first poll where I just would like to know from these people that how many people on this platform are already aware of this Google's free hotel booking links, right? So that will give us some idea on that. Okay. So yes, I'm just the poll is started now, so you can see the poll in front of your screen, so you can start answering that. So we'll get some idea. So yeah, Arindam, you can go ahead and you can start your presentation.
All right, thank you. And please do answer the questions on the poll. It'll be great for us because sometimes we think we do a great job of communicating with the partners. Maybe we aren't that great, and it'll be great to get a sense of your understanding, your participation on Google Hotels. So what's hotels on Google and what's free booking links? What does that mean? We want to create an open ecosystem across the world so that it generates value to our partners and to our users. So what does partners mean? It means partners like yourselves, any hotel that participates or wants to participate on Google, or it can be somebody like a leading integration partner like eZee that helps us connect to thousands of hotels that work with eZee and our other clients. So we work with any partner that is present in the hotels ecosystem, and we make the effort to connect to any hotel in the world so that those hotels can generate value out of Google. So what does that value transform to? In the past, any hotel that wanted to participate with us necessarily had to go through an ads experience. An ad basically meant that they would need to set up a campaign. They or their integration partner or the technology partner who connects to Google would necessarily need to set up a campaign. And then once the campaign meets certain thresholds, they would then qualify to show on the ads module. What we are doing, and you may have heard of this, since last month, we have launched something called free booking links. So what does that mean? We are allowing any partner across the globe to connect to Google, be that a small hotel, be it a group of hotels or a big chain of hotels, be it some boutique hotels. Anybody can participate. Also, we're opening this up to non-hotel partners too. What does that mean? We're opening this up to technology partners that connect to hotels, be it a channel manager, be it a booking engine, be it a property management provider, be it a CRS. Anybody can connect and display the properties that they have on Google for free. We're also allowing OTAs. So, you think of the big OTAs, and even smaller OTAs can participate in free booking links. And then we are also allowing other metas. So the TripAdvisors, the Kayaks, the Trivagos of the world can also participate in free booking links. What does free booking links mean? Is that we have an ads module. We're introducing free booking links, which is over and above the ads module. That means any partner that wants to participate on Google, as long as they can connect to us and provide us great rates, availability, and inventory to us, can display their properties on Google. So this is the basic essence of free booking links. Think of it as the SEO of hotels, search. So by connecting to Google, and we will come to how you can connect to Google, you can now participate in Google and let users, when they're doing a hotel search, find your property and book directly with you, bypassing, the OTAs, bypassing the meta searches. They can come directly to you. What would that require from your end? All you need to do is provide us a landing page whereby we can go, whereby the user can go and book directly with the hotel. So that's basically free booking links. I will show you what it exactly looks like. The other thing which we have recently launched is something called seamless connectivity, easy connectivity. If you think of our older hotel ads module, it needed a high connectivity and a fairly sophisticated connectivity method. Now, anybody that works with their channel manager or their booking engine can provide those rates to us. All they need to do is two things. Get in touch with the channel manager if you're working with eZee, or if you aren't, your own channel manager or your IBE or your property management system or anybody, any sort of technical partner that you work with, and ask them to connect to us. If they're connected, ensure that your properties appear on Google Hotel Search. So when you're looking for your properties, that they appear in the Google Hotel Search module, in the Google Hotels booking module, and then that the rates and inventory that are showing on Google also matches to your website. So with the seamless connectivity method, we are opening up connectivity to any other partner, any hotels partner across the globe, not just the OTAs. Next slide. So what does this mean for your business? It's fairly simple. You're getting great value just by connecting to Google. You could possibly we get billions of queries in a year on hotel search. You could possibly appear for every single search if the user's description or user search query matches yours. So as you can see from the right, the existing ad unit, which is displayed in blue, will remain as is, but just under, we're introducing the free booking links module. The experience is pretty much the same. If a user clicks on the top ad module, our partners will be charged because that's a commercial unit. The ones below, which is the free booking links unit, if a user were to click on that, our partners and our hotel partners will not be charged. So this is basically free. To re-emphasize, you're getting great value just by connecting to Google, hopefully, getting more users, more impressions, getting an opportunity to get direct bookings without having to pay, completely free for you. So sorry, just 1 second, mistakenly, I clicked the stop button.
I'll present it again.
Yeah, no, I got it. You can see the presentation, right? All right.
Yes.
So the older ad unit, as you can see from the presentation here, which is depicted in blue, we used to have 12 links in the ads unit. We have reduced that to 4, and then we have introduced unlimited, going up to as many as 100 different booking links that from different partners that can participate for free. The point that you have to remember is that we are prioritizing the hotel's direct booking link on top. So as you can see, the direct booking link comes right up top. And then any other partner, be it an OTA, be it a meta search, can then appear. For this, right, there is no fee. So any partner cannot get to the top level, even if they were to pay. They can definitely participate in the ads module, as you can see the blue part, but on the green part, it's completely organic. Our algorithm determines it, and therefore the hotel's link comes up right on top. So think of it as getting great visibility with users across Google.
True.
All right. So, I spoke about it, but just to re-emphasize, what value does this drive? You get free visibility for your hotels, and hopefully you will get much enhanced reach for your hotels across users, not only in your home country, but across the globe. So for example, we are going through tough times because of the pandemic, but when travel opens back up and people are traveling all across the globe, there's a lot of pent-up demand. If you are connected to Google with great prices and great availability, you can start appearing within the Google Hotel search module. And hopefully, we will get more impressions and more clicks and therefore more conversions. All of this for free. All you need to do is ensure that you are connected to Google and with great rates and availability. The second thing is that you can reach potential customers and drive more direct bookings without having to depend solely on an OTA or a bunch of OTAs to drive all your bookings. So it's a way to get back some of that share for yourself and also for our users, right? Some users might prefer to book directly with the hotel. We are allowing our users to connect directly with the hotel to complete their bookings. Users trust us more when they see a direct hotel booking link versus just showing OTA booking links. This is from empirical evidence that we know, and this is one of the reasons that we have launched free booking links to help our ecosystem, to help our users, and eventually drive more visibility, more bookings for our hotel partners, for our users. So how can you participate on the free booking links? Somebody like eZee, who's an existing partner with hotel ads, there is a way that you are probably already appearing. But if you aren't, not to worry. This is what we'll cover in the next slide. As a hotel, you can connect to us directly, but that means you will need to implement a certain connectivity protocol. We don't expect the hotels to do all that work. So what you can do is talk to your technology partner, be it a channel manager, be it a booking engine, be it a property management system, be it, even if you're a web developer, can provide us your rates and availability and I will cover that, how they can provide that to us. You can connect to us. If you are already a client using eZee services, talk to your eZee representative and ensure that eZee provides those rates to us. If you're not with eZee, you can sign up to eZee. I'm not here to say that do sign up. eZee is one of the many partners that we have connected to. But if you're using another channel manager or another booking engine, talk to your channel manager, talk to your booking engine and tell them that we want to participate on Google's free booking link module, and we would like you to connect us to Google directly. So we can do that. I am here, and with my team, we are working with over 100 partners today, but we're hoping to expand to over a few hundred partners and connect any partner that wants to participate on Google for free, right? So what we do is for partners like eZee, once they agree to participate with us, we set up a technology, tech call, as I call it. We explain how they can connect to us. The partner, which is a partner like eZee or your own channel manager or booking engine, will code and launch, develop the APIs to connect to us. Once the API is developed, we do test. If the testing is right, we're getting the data, we launch, and then they can scale to, hundreds and thousands of properties. That is not for you to, worry. As a hotel or a hotelier, the things that you need to take care of are these things. Maximize your availability and occupancy. Ensure, number one, that your hotel is connected via your channel manager or booking engine. Ensure that is done. Ensure that you have great availability, great occupancy. Ensure that if you have 10 rooms, that you give inventory information for all the 10 rooms for the maximum length of stay with as much occupancies that you have. Provide us accurate prices. Ensure that the prices that you're booking at the point of booking is also the prices that is available with your partner, because that is also being fed to Google, and we want accurate prices. Also, let me tell you that if your prices are always inaccurate, there could be a penalty, and you could be suspended from free booking links if you're connected but you're giving us inaccurate prices and availability. So that's something you need to take care of. And lastly, ensure that when you develop a booking page, that it is friendly, because ultimately we provide you the free click. We don't book for you. The booking happens on your own website. So therefore, ensure that your website is nice, clean, optimized for mobile, so that when the user lands, the user has a friendly booking experience. You don't want the user to drop off because it had a bad experience, because ultimately they will end up booking with another channel, which is a loss for you. So if you can take care of these three things, you should be good to go on free booking links. All right. Very quickly, I just want to touch upon what is this new connectivity method. We have launched something called the OTA XML, as you can see, OTA XML push on the left. OTA stands for Open Travel Alliance. It's not online travel agents. It's basically a standard format for all connectivity partners across the hotel space to connect to each other. So we have adopted some of those standards. It makes it super easy for any channel manager, any booking engine. And even if you're a hotel with more than, say, 50 hotels, you can also connect to us directly. You don't have to work with a booking engine or a channel manager. But if you're a hotelier with individual properties or less than 20, 30, 50 properties, it's best to work with a channel manager, a booking engine, or a connectivity partner who can use these OTA XML standards and connect to us. These standards that we have implemented are giving us great prices, great coverage, because it consumes up to 7,000 times less bandwidth than the traditional hotel ads model. And you can send us as many promotions as you want, and we can display different levels of promotion. So if you have a promotion running for a weekend or a package, or be it for users from a certain location, you can run all of these promotions using these standards. Lastly, we are super excited about this new free booking links. We know that we have more than 150,000 hotels in India. Obviously, not all of them might be online, but any hotel that is online or wants to, come online, we would love to hear from you. We would love to, get you connected. So please get in touch with your partner. Get in touch if you're already an eZee client or any other client that you work with, and tell them to connect to Google. And if they're connected to Google, ensure that your hotel is appearing with good prices and good, availability. We have an upcoming seminar on May 11th. I will share the link on the next slide, and this presentation will be available. We will share this presentation in a PDF format. So please feel free to register for that webinar, that upcoming webinar. And also, there are some resources that I have left here for anybody that wants to connect with us directly, or even if you are not connecting with us directly, you're connecting with us with a partner. Feel free to share some of these links with your partner so that they can then connect to us. With that, I will hand it over back to, let's stop the presentation and hand it over back to Mehul to speak about eZee. And thank you so much again, Mehul, for giving me the opportunity. Thank you for all the attendees for listening patiently to what I had to say. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Arindam, for walking us through this wonderful presentation. I'm sure that everyone must have got some better idea on what this free booking links is and how exactly Google is helping, right? So earlier as you say that in this Google ads part you were showing more this ads, right? So that is now changed to just 4 only. And then you are showing this, this really a good number of, this providers in this free booking links part, right? And the best part is, the hotel direct rates are coming on top. So that is the biggest advantage of it, right? So that's really, this exciting for all the hotels, right? That because we know that OTA charges, certain commission. So if we get the free bookings, they can save, lots of money through this free booking links. Okay. So thank you so much again for walking us through. So I'm going to start with my presentation. Okay. And before that, just would like to share this, the poll which we ran about this, this, are you already aware of this Google's free booking links, right? So this, we got a 58% of these users are aware of it, but still we have a 41% people, on this platform, they are not aware of it. So, so I really, this feel good that, it's good that we have conducted this session along with Google.
Yes.
So people now aware about that and they can start utilizing this. Okay. Now, before I come to my presentation, I would like to run more poll for the people who are already aware about this Google's free booking link. So I just would like to know that, have you already started getting benefit out of this free booking links or not, right? So I'm starting a poll. So audience, please vote for that. So we also know that if you're already aware of it, then if you have already started utilizing that or not. And if not, then what I'm going to present in my presentation, that will cover that part also. Okay, so now, yes, I'm starting my presentation. Okay, so all of you must be able to see my
Yes.
presentation now, right? So I will just walk you through on what is eZee's role in this free hotel booking links. Okay, so let me start with that. Okay, so very first thing I would like to highlight that this it's really immense pleasure of eZee that Google has selected eZee of that one of these initial technology provider to offer these free booking links, right? And what exactly made this Google to do that is because we are this #1 hotel tech provider in India. Okay, as well as we are a #2 this PMS provider globally, right? So that shows this strength of eZee, that okay, what eZee is and what eZee's capabilities, right? And very important thing, as Arindam has already said that, right, that Google has signed up a certain this integration partner where they can feed this availability and the rates to this Google. So right, so this, as you are already aware, there's now that eZee is one of that's the authorized partner of eZee, and you can go through that any availability integration partner to do that, right? So if at all, if you would like to connect, you can definitely get in touch with us and we can do that. Okay, and what is how eZee can do this and how eZee can publish your rates and inventory to Google, right? So through eZee's booking engine, right? So you require this booking engine, eZee's booking engine, and then we can publish your rates and availability like same like how it can publish to OTAs. So we publish similar information to Google also. So then, as Arindam say, that on this organic search, your properties will come on top as an official site and people can book with you. Okay, and if at all, as Arindam rightly said about this website, how important the website is for the hotelier, that you want booker to book with you and not leave you, right? Because Google is trying to bring the user to your website, but your website will have that. So along with booking engine, all eZee also offer the website also called eZee Panorama. So it can be this complete solution. Okay, and not only that, the one more reason this why eZee is this #1 hotel tech provider in India and #2 globally is because it's a all-in-one solution, a complete suite of solution, and we keep innovating that everything all the time. In fact, recently we even launched our this revenue management services also. So we, along with this, we are also helping hotelier to grow their revenue through this this direct bookings or this OTA bookings, anything. So that's the thing. Okay, now coming to the next was, so if you see that, so as said that Google has select, so it is eZee was a part of this Google's this beta testing program, right? So Google was testing this service free booking link since last couple of months already, right? And Google has selected eZee as a earlier this access provider is because of the strength of eZee, and everything went well during that time. And when actually Google has launched this program on 8th of March, right? We already had a this thousands of hoteliers already live this this program with that, right? So that shows this how strong eZee is providing its technology provider across the globe for that. So yes, so eZee was a beta testing this partner for this Google. And after that, so now I am coming to the next thing, which will show you certain information on how actually things went during this program, and also how it's going on right now. So you will have some better idea on that. Okay, so before I move that, I just would like to share that we have this hundreds or thousands of hoteliers already started getting, these bookings for that, right? So just to name few, so we have this BRG Badeste, right? So they have acquired this, 49 direct bookings, through this FBL. So you can see that if you just consider, this area and how much commission they say, then we have, the Strabon Hotel from Tulum in Mexico. They have generated, the 14 direct bookings, and the Zostel is one of the largest hostel chain in India. So, they are also generated, this booking. So this is just a couple of, the customer we are saying that. So, that people are already started getting bookings of these, and it really helps everyone, all the hotels to get the more direct bookings. Okay, so how has Google's new program benefited eZee's customer? Okay, so more than 3,000 customers were already live before Google has rolled out this FBL, right? So our customer has even started getting benefit even before that thing, right? So they did not have to wait for that. We have by default activate this FBL, right, of free booking links for all our customer, right? So they've started getting benefit of this, so they do not even have to ask us to do that. We have took that initiative from our side to do that. Okay, and so far, if you see each, month on month, right, the more than 2,000, more than 2,000 direct bookings were, 300 and the 17,000 US dollar value is already generated through this Google's free booking links for eZee's customer. So if you see that saves, so normally OTAs charge in, somewhere around, this 20%, approximate 20% commission. So approximate the 65,000 US dollars save for that, this commission. If you show that, that's the huge money if we talk about, right? So see that benefit, it's already Google has started generating for you. So the user who have not yet started utilizing this, this eZee, and Google request you to join this because it's a commission free booking by Google, where you do not have to pay any single person commission to that, right? And with this on a day-to-day basis, this we are enrolling many booking engine customer, right? So you can definitely go ahead and get it for that as well. So that will really help you to go that, right? And also this eZee, this why eZee people select that, because we are compliant. Let's say the GST recently we have, this 1st April we went live with the invoicing part, that is also already live with the system, all-in-one solution, 24/7 support, right? So we are always up to date with, what's going on in the market and what's going on in terms of the technology. Okay, now going to this next slide, that that we are, as I already mentioned, that it's not just only in India, in Asia also, we rank as a #1 as a technology provider, because it's easier for hotelier to go with this one solution, so it can take care of everything. Like if we talk about this PMS, booking engine, channel manager, point of sale system, website, right, even this revenue management services now, so they just have to deal with this one vendor. And also we have a combination of this on-premise and on-cloud solutions, so they have a free hand to choose whatever they want, right? They need a one product or this multiple product, do that. And we are backed by this industry leaders, like, so we already have a Google on call, as a booking.com, Agoda, Airbnb, right? So we work very closely with everyone. And as I just mentioned, we work 24/7 to give support to all our customer during even this pandemic, right? So that thanks to our, this team who make this all our customer, the supportable every time. And we have a local presence in India, also in 20 plus states, so that easier for everyone to get an idea of that. And eZee already has more than 10,000, this happy users who trusted eZee, and they are using this various eZee solution and getting benefit out of that, right? So that is what, they say that what, why hoteliers choose eZee. Okay, just to give you this in a glimpse on, we are already presented in, this more than 600 cities in India. As you can see, the graph that, this we have covered, all majority of the states and cities in India, and this number of licenses, as you can see in the screen, what is our presence. So that shows the strength of eZee is, right? And we can help you with whatever your needs is in terms of this technology, and that is to up to date, right? Then yes, the quick glance on what eZee is in numbers. So we have customer based in more than 117 countries with 22,000 plus customer across the globe, right? With definitely 24/7 support and free implementation training done by our team who are there to help you from day one. We do this hand holding from day one, and is a multilingual. So doesn't matter in which the country you are, which language you are speaking, you can use the software, the solutions in, let's say, this Arabic, Thai, Spanish, French, any language you can use that. So that gives you that this good experience on the system, right? And our strength is a team sizes, so we are 250, it's more than 250 people to help you out day and night with this head office in India, and we also have office in Malaysia also. So that's what is eZee says a lot about that, right? And we are aiming to be number one in coming sales at the globally level, and we are working hard, and with the help of all our customer support, we are very much sure that we will be able to reach to that level. So yeah, this is what now. Okay, now how to enroll for this FBL program, right? So this number one thing and this most essential thing, that's called a GMB, Google Business Listing, that help you to engage your customer to find it out, your hotels on Google. Okay, so I have expert from Google, Praveen Kumar, who is a senior account manager at Google, right? And he will walk you through us to this Google My Business listing, how you can do this listing, okay, and how you can optimize this. So he will do that. Okay, so yes, thank you so much everyone for your for listening me. If at all, if you have any queries, please leave in your chat section. So after once we are done with this presentation, we will take up this Q&A session and we'll answer those questions to you. Okay, so with this, yes, I would like to hand over this stage to Praveen. So yes, Praveen, please take over this session, and then you can share this information with all the hoteliers on Google My Business. Thanks a lot, everyone.
Yeah, thanks, Mahul, for setting up the context. Let me quickly load the presentation.
Yeah, sure.
In the meantime, thank you very much for joining, everybody. It seems like we are very close to 300 people by now, and it's super encouraging to see you all over here. Good morning to everybody who is in India, and good afternoon, good evening to everybody who is outside of India as of now. So Google My Business is one of the critical products, I think, for just quickly let me present.
No problem. So in the meantime, what I'm doing is, Praveen, that let us quickly check with this audience now if they already have a this Google Business listing or not. So we'll have some idea on that, and then we can request them to start utilizing this as soon as possible, if at all it's not that. Yeah. Okay. So stage is yours now, Praveen.
Oh, so it seems like more than 75% people have Google My Listing Business. This means that marketing team is doing like very great job. We should definitely convey our regards to them. So we feel that Google My Business is one of the critical products that you should definitely have in your strategy for increasing the online presence because of a couple of reasons. First of all, it is free. You get like free real estate on Google property. Second is it's one of the easiest way for your user to communicate to you directly. And there is like no effort from your end in terms of setting up the Google My Business account. It just takes a couple of clicks and you just have to verify your account. And once that is done, you get your listing live. So without any further ado, let me quickly set the agenda for today. So overall part of the session is divided into two sections. The first is prepare, how you can basically use this time to increase your presence online through Google My Business and have different kind of services that you already have. For example, hotels may have pool, spa, or restaurant. You can add those features as well on Google My Business. And then how can you communicate with your users directly so that you can have better insight, or you can at least drive more brand loyalty for them? So let's start with prepare. So I can see that about 23% people have already are listed in Google on this my business listing. But for the people who haven't listed yet, it's like very, very easy. You just need to either download app, or you can directly go to Google My Business desktop website. And with existing Google account, you can directly log in into the system and you can start creating your listing. While creating the listing, they will ask like a couple of very fundamental questions, like what is your current location, which all location you want to serve. So probably if, let's suppose, during the pandemic time, you have come up with any new services, for example, delivering food into your locality. So you may want to choose those things correctly. And once that is done, you just need to get a postcard from Google, and that has a verification code, because at Google we give like utmost importance to verification. Once that is done, you will be live with Google My Business listing. In the wake of the pandemic, Google has also come up with a couple of more ways of verifying by phone, by email, and by bulk verification. However, this is not still available with all the hoteliers as of now. So probably we may have to wait for some time before phone, email, and bulk verification enables for everybody. For now, we have to wait for postcard, which takes about 5 to 6 days to reach you and to get your account validated. So we have like two different types of, I've just categorized two different types of services that you can take from Google My Business. One is for SMB hotels and one is for chain hotels. I've categorized SMB as the hotel who have less than 10 locations. For SMB hotels, the only way to get verified is either by postcard, or if you have any third-party partnership, you can directly reach out to them and they will help you in getting verification. And we also have Google My Business API that is freely available to anybody's service, and you can use everything that is available on Google My Business UI through API, like reviewing the post or adding more photos or updating the menus for your restaurant. You can do everything through API. For the hotels, we have like more than 10 locations. We have a way to do bulk verification, but as I mentioned, that this process is a little slow. So you might, if you go for bulk verification, it might take like some time for you to get verified. For chain hotel as well, we have Google My Business API available, so you can do everything that is available on the front end. If you want to use for chain hotels, we also have like some internal support. You may have to reach out to your third-party partner, and they will connect you with Google support. With the help of them, you can change certain things in bulk for different properties that you have. So this is the way by which you can enable your listing. But after doing this, you will still be having very plain vanilla listing which might not have that much jazz to attract your users to click on the website. So these are the certain critical information that we think you should definitely have in order to increase the clickability and increase the consideration for your brand. The first one is add a particular picture and a logo, because when somebody searches, this is the first picture that comes up on Google My Business listing. And if you have the same picture and logo, then the chances of ad recall for your user goes up. So that means the chances of having higher click also goes up. There is one more thing that you should definitely do, that is adding the short name. Once you have this short name, this is like a handle for you. So this becomes a unique identifier for you. Any user can share your identity with any particular business identity with any other, any of their friend with the help of this short name. And there are a couple of more features which I will let you know in subsequent slide. The second important thing that you should have is adding more and more number of images, photos, videos, anything that you think a user can consume better, because in age of digital media, user wants to consume things which are visually rich in experience. More, and you can also experiment certain things, that if you add certain kind of photos, what is the impact of booking, or what is the impact of queries that you are getting. And the third important thing is increase the content on your Google My Business profile. We have seen about 29% of the people doing some kind of purchase with a better or having like more detailed profile. I'll give you next slide what are the information that you need to put, at least in the wake of current pandemic. Once you have this all information, the chances of visit by a user or chances of purchase for particular from particular set of user goes up. So from this slide, we can see that these are some of the information that users generally look for when they want to reach out to any particular business. The first one is update your working hours, like when your business is open. So this is one of the, again, most important information which most of the users, about 54% of the users look for before reaching out to your business. If you are not open on certain days, or maybe because of any kind of restrictions or lockdown, you are not working, you may update this information so that the user will be having the like most updated piece of information before taking any action. Same goes with amenities. I'm sure that many of the hotels will have more than one amenities, like they would be having free Wi-Fi or paid Wi-Fi, air conditioning room, pool, spa, and different kind of restaurants with cuisines. So you can add those features, because this can also help you in increasing different types of, like increasing the business from different business units, not only just from room. Because of the work from home, the workation is on rise, staycation is on rise. So people may try to get this information, and they may come to you through Google My Business listing as well. Then this is a new feature that is called as temporary close. Maybe because of certain situation, either in a situation where you do not have certain staff to take care of all the services, or maybe because of government restriction, you are temporarily closing certain part of your business. Maybe the best example could be pool, which might not be suitable at the moment. So you can use this feature to highlight that pool is temporarily closed, and you can give information that when this when the service you're expecting to reopen. And then the last one is a specific COVID-19 post. With this post, this is like a very specific post related to COVID-19 only. So if you have pivoted your business in any way, for example, earlier, before pandemic, we were not doing any kind of food delivery, or you were not having any vacation related theme. So if now you have pivoted your business in any way, you can let your customer know that what are the new things that they should expect through this COVID-19 post. So the next slide is about what are the things that you can do when you're pivoting your business. For example, one thing is once you are reopening, you can definitely use the update section of the post by announcing that you are reopening a certain business, and your consumer will directly get an update what is happening with respect to any hotel. The second thing is you may want to drive sale from different kind of businesses, or maybe you may want to increase the occupancy rate during the weekdays. So you can also provide some kind of offer, and again, you can post this with the offer section that is available in the post section. Maybe 10% offer for people who will visit your hotel during the weekdays, or 10% off during the for a food delivery. So you can use this post to just engage better with your users. So overall, this is all the section by which you can engage with your user better, and you can provide all the information to them whenever they require, and they can explore more through Google My Business listing. The second part of this session is about how can you respond well. So this is relatively a new feature by which you can also communicate with your user directly. As of now, you might the most important reason why we are listing on Google My Business is to increase the accessibility of the user to reach you directly, or have like one-on-one communication. Since most of things are online, how can you have that one-on-one flavor with your user? So this setting up message system will help you to connect with your user directly. You just need to go to the message section. Once you are there, you get this pop-up to turn on the message part. As you click on it, you'll start getting, and your users will start getting an option to reach out to you 24/7. So there are a couple of use cases which you can think why a user might want to communicate to you directly. For example, it could be they want to know like what are the hygiene standards you have put in place before coming to your restaurant or booking any room, or asking for occupancy rate in your hotel. Or maybe if the user is like very, very busy, they might leave a question around the availability of a restaurant on a particular day, and then you can revert back whenever you want with the right reply. This is the way that a user will see how the message look like. He or she can directly reach out to you with a particular message regarding the room, hotel booking, or anything else. The other important thing is that once they reach out to you, you know their intent. You know when the user is going to be in the city, or in your vicinity, in your property's vicinity. You can try to not only provide them like booking for a room, but also you can upsell or cross sell different business unit you have. For example, you can also give them certain incentive to dine in your restaurant, or you can arrange for their transportation, so that can drive additional source of business where no third party booking might be involved, and that can be done between you and user directly. And by having this direct communication, it will increase the brand consideration for your set of users. So not only it will have like short-term impact, but it will also ensure that long-term relationship is established between your brand and the user. So this was the one of the way. The other way is having a website. I'm sure that everybody, as even Arinda mentioned and Mehul mentioned, that having a website is very much critical, even for using a free booking link. But in case you are not having website for all set of your business unit, still Google My Business can provide you a quick way of creating a website by which you can just like it can be set up in less than 10 minutes and just in few clicks. You just need to go to the website section, select a theme, and with the short name itself, you can create a website name which will have Google My Business domain name in itself. And then you can add like a couple of things. For example, if you want to highlight in this website the spa service that your hotel offers, then instead of contact us, Google has an option to schedule an appointment with your users. Similarly, if let's suppose there is a company who wants to use the conference room for driving interviews, and they want to know what are the hygiene standard placed and what are the codes that you can provide. So instead of contact us, you can also give a different option. It's called get code. And you can, again, like increase the visibility of your all business units and let the user decide how they want to contact you. So this is another way by which you can reach out to the user. And we know that reviews has become like one of the most critical piece of information which helps user to decide whether or not to go for any service at the moment. So Google My Business have this review option built in. Whenever somebody leaves any review, you get notified about it. And as a user leave any review, internally we encourage hoteliers to respond back. Maybe if they have left like really great feedback, you can give them some add-on service and invite them to host again in the future. But sometimes it can also go against you, like somebody might leave some kind of nasty review which you do not like. In that case, you can still reply back with a subtler tone with your point of view. For example, if somebody did not get the right room service or the right time for their in-room breakfast, then there could be many reasons. Maybe the staff was super busy at that particular day, or the traffic was huge on that particular day. So in that case, you can give your point of view that you have solved for this particular problem, and that might not happen again. What this will have like many impact on different users. Definitely, when somebody will go through these reviews, they will see that there was an issue, but you have also resolved it. So this will increase the confidence from different set of users in your service again. And overall, by reviewing and responding back to the user, it increases brand loyalty. So that might work for, again, long-term sustainability. As we know that reviews is one of the most important thing in today's digital media. There are a couple of ways by which you can drive like more number of reviews. Let's suppose a person has really enjoyed staying at your property but hasn't really left any review. You can reach out to them again with the short name that I mentioned before. You can use g.pay/your short name/review, and you can pass this link to the user directly. Once that person clicks on this particular link, Google Maps opens up with a review option, and user can directly leave like 5-star rating or any textual review as well. There are a couple of other ways by which you can also get reviews. Google has partnered with a couple of satisfaction survey-based company like Customer Alliance Review Pro. You can use the product from them, and you can also send it out to your users. And then once they leave any review, that will get reflected in Google My Business account. So that is another way of getting like more number of reviews. So once we have done all this, like we have created the different information on our website, we have right post, we are able to communicate with our users. The last most important thing that you may want to look in Google My Business account is the insight section. That will give you right information that what is user looking for, what are the queries that is triggering your property. So maybe let's suppose there is certain query which has driven more than 100 users in last 30 days, or like Ramadan is going on as of now. So probably you're seeing more number of queries regarding that. Then what you can do is you can create a specific post regarding that query, or you can have a specific page on your website regarding that particular query, so that user can get to know more about it. Similarly, once you start seeing insight, you will get to know what are the percentage of images which is driving traffic, what is the percentage of images you have versus shared by user. If you see there is a correlation between images shared by user and booking happening in your different business unit, maybe rooms or rooms or restaurants or a spa, then you can try to play along with the images. You can re-upload more number of images or videos so that user can understand better. So insight can give you more actionable items to take to refine the basically experience for your user, and that can drive like more number of business for your different business unit. In the last, I have like just collated some of the support articles from Google. So probably once this slide will be shared with you all, you may see this link. And you can use this for reaching out to different Google teams for Google My Business, and also a couple of links for other products you might use in future. So yeah, with this, I think I'm closing the presentation now. And please feel free to ask any question through the chat option we have live. Back to you, Mehul.
Okay, thank you so much, Praveen, for sharing this wonderful information about this Google My Business. So I'm sure that if people are yet to get listed on this GMB, they can surely go ahead and get it done, because definitely, you know, it's a free of cost, right? And at then it is going to help you to grow your business only, right? So yes, so we are audience, we are done with all this presentation now, and we have a lots of questions already available with us. So we just would like to you know, this go ahead with all this question which we have. So let me just pick some of the questions we already have from this audience. So yeah, so very first question I have from Amandeep Singh, and he's asking, so he has come two questions, so I'm covering up both together. So he's asking, so to participate in Google's free booking links, hotel need to have a website. And the second one is, if hotel don't use any channel manager, then how it's gonna work? Okay. So I think Amandeep, let me try to answer this you know, this question to you, so I can give it this answer. So what happens that very first thing is, you do not need a hotel website in order to utilize these free booking links, right? But what happens, so the rates which are coming is from this eZee booking engine. So rates and inventory will be displayed. Then once people, you know, this user click on it, it goes take you to the booking engine where people can book it, right? But as Arindam said, you know, and also said that how website is very important. So if you have a website, that is an added advantages for you, but it's yes optional. You can still use that. Okay, without your website also, you can just utilize this eZee booking engine also. So that's absolutely fine. And also the channel manager is not important thing. Okay, so if you just have an eZee booking engine, still you will be able to utilize this service, this free booking links. Okay, I hope that answers your question, Amandeep. Now this next question I have. Okay, we have from Orestes, and he's asking, if we have an administration for more than 50 hotels, how can we contact with Google to make this connectivity? So Arindam, you can answer this question.
So if you have more than, even if you have one hotel, or if you have a group of hotels that you can manage and provide us, there are two ways that you can connect. One way, you know, in the presentation, there is a link. You can go and check on the connectivity APIs. So as a partner, you would need to check whether you can connect to us using those APIs. If not, not a problem. You can choose any other connectivity partner. We have a website. Just go and look for Google, you know, hotel ads partners, including eZee, who's also a partner. And we are revamping the website to list partners that are also not ad partners. You can talk to any of those partners that are already connected to Google, and you can then connect to them and they'll connect to us. So you don't have to do the work of the connectivity once again. If, for example, you already use a channel manager, or already you use a booking engine that is connected to us, not an issue. Please tell them to get in touch with us. we will ensure that their connectivity is maintained. And once that connectivity is either established or is already maintained, you need to ensure that your rates and availability are being fed, and that partner is also feeding that to us. So there is a two-way connectivity. You need to ensure that you are feeding the rates and inventory into that system of that partner who's connected to us, and then you need to ensure that that partner pushes the rate to us. We constantly monitor that the rates and availability is accurate. If sometimes they fall below a certain threshold of price accuracy, they may disappear or they may not appear in the booking module. That's again, we constantly inform our partners. They need to maintain a certain level of price accuracy. I hope that answers.
Okay, thanks Arindam for answering this question. Orestes, I hope this helps. So next question we have from Hitesh Patel, and he's asking that I am a small hotel with 20 rooms budget property in Goa. How many bookings I can get from free booking links every month? Arindam, would you like to answer this question?
Sure. On Google, we get millions of queries daily and over billions of travel or hotel related queries in a year. Now, I personally don't know, and even if I knew, I wouldn't be able to share figure the hotel's unit. You become eligible. I don't know how many clicks and queries. Nobody knows, because it depends on how many user queries that you're getting, what type of user queries that we get, and how you may or may not fit. So that is one. What you can do and what is in your control is ensure that your rates and availability are being fed to Google, either through your booking engine or through your channel manager. If not, you can contact eZee. They should be able to power that to us. Then you become eligible to appear in the booking module. How many clicks and impressions? It really depends on the user. The user may still see your rate and not click and go and book with another channel, or they may decide to click and then book with you. That depends on the user behavior. Yeah, so I hope that answered.
Yes, correct, Arindam. Thanks for answering this. I also would like to add here is that, I think this GMB will also play a very important role here, right? And if hotels keep optimizing or keep managing it properly, as this Praveen mentioned, that reviews plays a very important role, what services and everything which you are providing in that, your ratings and everything. So I believe if anyone search your property, let's say if your property is in, let's say this is Baga in Goa, and someone search for that. So definitely if your listing is really optimized, at that level, then if someone search for it, it's likely possible that your listing will come up on top and people will click on that and you will get a booking. So I have already highlighted some of the customer, they have already getting a lots of booking through this program. So I think for you also, it should work. So this reminds me, there is a one question connected to this, and this is related to GMB. So the Praveen, I think you can answer this. So the question we have is, can you list different business units separately available in your hotels? Like it can be a spa, restaurant. Can we do that?
Yeah, so this is like one of the great question, I guess, because most of the time when we think, we just try to list our main business, that is the hotel, but like leaving out many other business unit that is present in the business property itself. So yes, we can list out multiple business unit, and that's what we are also encouraging people to list out everything else. And you can also create like multiple websites around it, like the mobile website with different options. So yeah, you can definitely do it.
Okay, perfect. Hope that answers the question.
Mehul, I see one question that has, I see a recurring theme, so maybe I can address.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. A lot of, the participants are asking whether, number one, they can participate without a hotel, a landing page or a booking engine, or, their booking engine is, for example, Simple Hotel and they're not connected to us, or if there are, offline travel agent and they would like to participate in the free booking links, or what if they don't have, a deep link or a booking engine? So I can answer this again.
Sure.
See, the free booking link program, right? It's a booking link. So we would like that you have at least, if you don't have a booking engine, a page where we can redirect the user. In the future, we plan to launch something whereby we only list the phone number, but that is not live now. We are working with a certain partner, or we might even thinking of building something like an extranet whereby you can put your rates directly if you don't work with a channel manager. But that's for the future. Right now, you need to have at least some sort of a web page or a form, etc., whereby we can redirect the user. Because if you don't have a website, if you don't have a booking engine, or if you don't even have a link whereby we can redirect the user, how can the user book? So the questions too, I know there's somebody who's asked, can we link to a travel blog? We can't, unfortunately, because the travel blog gives you information about the travel, not necessarily about the hotel. If, for example, you can land up at within the travel blog, whereby the user can book a hotel, we can list that. If, for example, you're not working with a booking engine, you create a simple, with Google, you have multiple tools where you can create a simple website that takes, you don't need to connect to a booking engine, that just takes, the user information, whereby the user can provide their email address or their phone number, and you can call back or you can email back to the user saying that, yes, the booking is confirmed. We don't want the user to be, hey, I want to book, but there's no place to book. So again, if you're an offline travel agent, if you're a travel blogger, if you're a hotel that does not have a website, try creating a simple page whereby, and it doesn't have to be fancy. The more fancier, the better. Like I said, the booking experience is critical, but even sometimes, you're a big resort, like the Sariska Tiger Resort, like you are the only one, or I see somebody from Kaziranga, right? You are only one of the few resorts in that area, and people would love to stay. So they are looking for ways to connect directly with you to complete the booking. Give them the opportunity, be it a phone number, be it an email address, at least on that page, even if you cannot take a direct confirmation right away, allow the user to leave some information whereby you can get back. So I hope that's a common question that I'm seeing across.
Right.
Get a way so that we can list that information. We can redirect the user to that web page, form, website, booking engine, where the user can complete the information. If you can do that, we can probably list you.
Okay, wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Arindam. So there are two more, the question which people has asked. So number one thing, this will we get this presentation present and there's a recording of this webinar. So yes, once again, I'm sharing this information that we are recording this session. So post this webinar, you are going to get this whole webinar, so you can watch it at later part also. That's the number one thing. Second thing is people are asking that how they can sign up with this FBL. So you can get back to us. You can contact eZee for that. You must have received this invite from us. You can simply reply to that email, or I'm also leaving my email address in this this chat window, right? So you can even drop me an email, and then I will get in touch with you, right, and we'll guide you on how you can sign up for this free booking links through eZee. Okay. Okay, so next question. So we'll take a couple of more questions, and we will wrap up this session. So we have one question from Anna, and she's asking that it mentioned earlier that properties need to provide accurate rates to Google through our booking engine or channel manager, as we usually change our rates as per level occupancy. How quickly will rates be updated on Google? So and Anna, let me answer this. So as you already mentioned that and you're already, this rate will go from booking engine or this channel manager, right? So let's say if I talk about eZee, then as soon as you update the rates into the system, right, it will at same time we post that same information, even the rates and availability to this Google, right? And if it is connected to, if you're using a channel manager, it's post to that also. So it's immediately you can consider. Okay. And also, let's say if you're talking about, I also saw a question related to dynamic pricing. So yes, we also offer dynamic pricing in system. So based on occupancy, system will keep changing the rates also. So that also help you optimize, or to generate a maximum revenue to that. So that is a part of Google's booking engine, okay, and not GMB. GMB or this FBL for that. Then couple of questions related to we have from GMB also. So I saw that a couple of questions also related to that, Praveen, that they may have a old owner of this listing, how they can claim it back, right? Or how they can update it, or else they can claim it, or if there is any, how they can do that. So if you can quickly guide people, it will help.
So editing is like relatively easier. You just need to log into the account, and with the app itself, you can edit like most of the information except location. But if it is about reclaiming and claiming, then you may need to like send. We can in this presentation itself, I have left one link that is a support link. You can reach out to that link. If you are reclaiming from somebody, then you may require approval from the brand owner of the property. Or if you are just releasing the property, you can just update the Google support team that somebody else wants to, or you just can make that particular listing free from yourself. So it's like very easy. It will not take like much time, maybe about for 10 days, I guess.
Okay, thanks a lot for answering this. So yes, I think we are done. We have a lot many questions. I just would like to say we have a lot still many questions. We may not able to attend everyone. So what we will do from eZee side, we will be in getting touch with everyone for which we are not able to answer. We are apologize for that because we are running out of time. But yes, we'll get in touch with you to answer each and every question which are coming in. Yeah. Yes, Arindam and Praveen, before we close this session, if you would like to add or say anything from your side.
Yeah, I think thank you very much, guys, for joining in. It was a great participation from your end and motivation for us. Post this session, I think eZee will also send a feedback survey form. We encourage you to like fill it and let us know like how the session went, so that in future we can try to present in more better way, or whatever you guys are looking for, we can try to deliver the same.
Yeah. Thank you, Praveen. Thank you, Mehul, and thank you for everybody. We really appreciate. We had at one point of time 300 attendees. Really appreciate your time to connect with us. We are super excited. Our aim at Google is to connect every single hotel on Google Hotel Search, so that whenever you become eligible, you can participate on Google Hotel Search. We can drive more clicks, we can drive more bookings to you, and this is all free of cost. You don't have to pay any commission to us. We look forward, as I mentioned, get in touch with your channel manager, get in touch with your booking engine, get in touch with your property management provider. If not, get in touch with eZee. They are providing, as I understand, almost a free booking engine. All you need to do is get connected to them. You don't need to do the heavy lifting. You don't need to do all of the work. Get in touch with Mehul, get in touch with your eZee representative. And then we are already connected to eZee. We are connected to other, partners too. So you can choose, talk to your channel manager, etc. Get connected. Make sure that they connect you to Google. And once you are connected, ensure that you're sending us as much rates and inventory as you can, as accurately. If it's changing dynamically, make sure that that those changes are reflected in our systems too. So that depends on your connectivity partner. And once you're that, don't worry. You should appear on Google. You should get more clicks and bookings. And we look forward to having as many partners. So thank you again for your time. Thank you for listening to us patiently. We will share the presentation with you. And in the future, if you want to get in touch with us, feel free to reach out to us via eZee. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, Arindam, Praveen, once again. Thank you so much for having us on this session. Looking forward for the next session soon with Google again. And thanks again, everyone, for attending this. See you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Bye.